welcome to Live Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Karen.
Hello everybody there. I am Shane and we are still looking at the marvelous world of mustard.
Ooh, yummy, yummy.
And we learned all about mustard in part 1, day 1. We learned that there's some history about it, like it's been being used as like a sauce or at least a spice for thousands of years. And the Romans started using it as a sauce pretty much the way that we eat it these days.
Exactly. And then, like some people can even eat the mustard leaves, right? But actually they're known for their seeds.
Right.
That's right.
In Taiwan, like people will call wasabi, they call it 芥末.
Ah,
right?
That's right. And mustard in Chinese is also called 芥末.
Or 黄芥末. Right?
Yeah, so some people often get confused.
It's not mustard. Yeah, so in fact, it's closely related to another thing called horseradish, which is something that I ate a lot of when I was growing up. It's quite common in German cooking. But yeah, I don't think anything is quite like mustard. There's even health benefits.
Exactly. I read that actually eating some mustard every day is actually really good for your body. Like prevents cancer, and it has omega-3 fatty acid. It's really, really good to eat some every day.
Antibacterial properties too, right?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. All right, well, it's definitely marvelous, this mustard. So let's jump more into the world of this marvelous mustard.
There are many different kinds of mustard. American yellow mustard, which is often used on hot dogs and in potato salad, is very mild. This is due to its use of yellow mustard seeds and lots of vinegar. Turmeric is also added to give it its bright color. At the other end of the scale is hot mustard. Hot mustard uses brown or black mustard seeds and is popular in Chinese and Japanese cooking. As the name suggests, it packs a punch.
All right, so this is part 2 of the marvelous world of mustard. So can you tell us even more about mustard, Karen? Everybody is dying to know.
Of course. Okay, let's dive right in.
Okay.
There are many different kinds of mustard. American yellow mustard, which is often used on hot dogs and in potato salad.
I was saying I put it in my potato salad.
I remember, and then we also talked about, when you think of hot dogs, that's the only thing you think of. You think of the ketchup and the mustard together.
You have to have mustard on a hot dog for sure.
That's right. Okay, so we're talking about the mustard and the yellow mustard, and it's very mild. This is due to its use of yellow mustard seeds and lots of vinegar. Okay, so the one we see in potato salad and also hot dogs is very mild. It's not very spicy, right?
Yeah, they were saying like the kind of the darker colored seeds are spicier ones. So like a yellow or white, those are more mild. Okay, but how does it become so yellow looking? Well, turmeric is also added to give it its bright color.
Oh, okay. So turmeric, what is it? Turmeric is a yellow spice that is used to flavor food such as curry.
Yeah, and it is very yellow.
Okay, so that's why when we have curry, usually it's the color of kind of like a yellowy, brownish color, right?
Right. Okay, so continuing, at the other end of the scale is hot mustard. So we've got yellow mustard, which is quite mild, but on the other side of the scale, we have hot mustard. Now, a scale is just a range of levels or numbers used for measuring something. So for example, you could say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the book?
I would say 10.
10, wow.
10 being very, very good.
It must have been a marvelous book.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. Hot mustard uses brown or black mustard seeds and is popular in Chinese and Japanese cooking. As the name suggests, it packs a punch. Oh, what does it mean when it says it packs a punch?
Yeah, so to pack a punch, so a punch, is like you hit somebody, right? But here it just means kind of like effective energy or forcefulness. It's very forceful and has like a big impact. So if you could say, for example, this energy drink really packs a punch. So it gives a lot of energy to you.
Okay, and we're also looking at this word here, to suggest, and that is a verb. So when you say to suggest something, it just means to mention something as a possible thing to be done, used, thought about. So for example, Tom's actions suggest that he is angry. So we don't have to say it, but his action is telling us, showing us I think he's kind of angry.
Yeah, just by looking at him, right? Okay, yeah, so I'm pretty interested, I think, in the hot mustard seeds. Like, I'm trying to think of a dish in Chinese cooking because it says it's popular in Chinese cooking.
Or Japanese cooking.
But Chinese cooking, I live in a country where there's a lot of Chinese food. And I'm trying to imagine, sometimes there are seeds and stuff in there and I might not realize that those spicy seeds are actually mustard seeds.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, it's worth looking into.
Let's take a short break and we'll find out even more.
All right.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。芥菜类植物的种子有不同颜色，黄色和白色种子味道比较淡，那么棕色和黑色种子比较辣。我们接着就来看看芥末酱的种类吧。那第一个要介绍的是美式黄芥末酱，常常会用在热狗和马铃薯沙拉里。那这种芥末酱的味道非常温和，这是因为它使用黄色芥末籽，还有大量的醋，还添加了姜黄来赋予它鲜艳的颜色。那么 turmeric 就是姜黄，那也许有时候你可能会听到有人念 turmeric 也可以。在课文他接着写到说，天平的另外一端是辣芥末酱，辣芥末酱是用棕色或是黑色芥末籽制成的。那在中式以及日式料理当中很受欢迎，其实看名字就知道它的后劲应该是很强的。好，单字 scale 它是指刻度或者是尺度等级。At the other end of the scale 它表示在量尺的另一端，可以用来比喻说极端对立或相反的人事物。那么 suggest 这个动词它可以指暗示、间接显示或是表明。Punch这个名词则表示力量、效力或是影响力。我们用 pack a punch 就可以表达味道或是酒等等它的劲道十足、后劲强烈。Shane 老师在解释单字时用到 forceful， 在 force 后面加上 ful 构成形容词，表示强而有力的。好，这边两个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 due to 表示因为由于，就跟 because of 意思相同。那它是片语介系词，后面要接名词或动名词。例如 Ian has been feeling tired due to lack of sleep. Ian 因为睡眠不足，一直感到很疲惫。第二个重点是主词补语至前的倒装句。要强调主词补语或者是主词修饰语比较长的时候，我们可以把这个补语移到句首，然后主词跟 be 动词倒装，所以句型会是主词补语加 be 动词加主词。举例来说 ，A note left by his mom was lying on the kitchen table. 我们现在把主词补语 lying on the kitchen table 移到句首，然后主词跟 be 动词交换，经过倒装之后，句子就变成 Lying on the kitchen table was a note left by his mom. 在厨房桌上的是一张他妈妈留给他的字条。好，接回到课文中。
Slightly less spicy, but still hot, is English mustard. The most famous brand, Coleman's, has been producing English mustard for over 200 years. It is often eaten with British classics like roast beef or bangers and mash. Many other countries have their own versions of the sauce too. French Dijon mustard, for example, contains white wine, while German Bavarian mustard is made sweeter with sugar. Mustard has been around for thousands of years, and people still love to eat it. Be sure to keep the tradition alive next time you dig into a hot dog.
Welcome back. So before the break, we learned there's all kinds of mustard, but probably the most common mustard that we really think of is American
Yellow mustard.
Mustard, which is yellow, and it's quite mild. And there are also even spicier ones that are not in American cooking. It's not the yellow one, but might be used in cooking with Chinese and Japanese food, although we're not quite sure which ones they are. We have yet to identify them, but now I'm very curious. Next time I get some meal, I'm going to wonder, hey, is this a mustard seed?
I think I'm going to Google and just to check.
Google it up. Okay, what do we got next?
Okay, well, slightly less spicy, but still hot is English mustard. The most famous brand, Coleman's, has been producing English mustard for over 200 years. It is often eaten with British classics like roast beef or bangers and mash. Oh.
I'd like to give English mustard a try because I don't know that I've ever had it, and I like spicy.
Really?
So I would be interested in having, something other than just the typical yellow American mustard and have something with a little bit more punch.
I don't really like spicy that much, but I'm willing to give it a try because it sounds pretty good on the roast beef, right? Okay, well, what does roast mean? Roast, that is an adjective. It just means to cook food in an oven or over a fire. For example, every Sunday, my mom cooks roast chicken for the whole family. Ooh.
My mom used to cook
Sounds delicious.
Delicious roast chicken. Back when I used to eat meats before I became a vegetarian.
Really?
It's one of the dishes that I miss as a vegetarian. Yeah, roasted chicken. Okay, many other countries have their own versions of sauce too. French Dijon mustard.
You mentioned that before.
My favorite. For example, contains white wine, while German Bavarian mustard is made sweeter with sugar.
That sounds good too. Something that is sweeter and then use a little bit of sugar,
Yeah,
right?
so there's different versions, and a version is a particular form of something that is slightly different from the other forms of the same thing. So we've got different versions of mustard, just meaning that depending on what you add to them, they are slightly different.
That's right.
Now, contain, to contain is a verb. It means if something contains something else, it has that thing inside it or as a part of it.
That's right.
So for example, you could say the article contains some very interesting facts.
Okay. Okay, now mustard has been around for thousands of years and people still love to eat it. Be sure to keep the tradition alive next time you dig into a hot dog. Well, I think a lot of people would, right? Especially when you're eating hot dogs. Even in Taiwan, people would add ketchup and mustard together.
Yeah, so you want to keep the tradition alive. So what do you think? We have a what do you think question. It says, do you like mustard? If so, what kind? If not, which sauce do you prefer?
Ooh, okay, I love mustard, especially the American yellow mustard because it's milder. I don't really like spicy food, but I really enjoy the taste.
Okay.
Well, how about you?
Well, I do like mustard, but I do prefer...
The spicy kind.
No, I prefer barbecue sauce to mustard.
Oh.
That's the kind of sauce that I would like to put on things, and I can dip French fries in it.
Barbecue sauce?
Yeah, I think barbecue sauce
With
is
fries?
Oh, man, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like the barbecue sauce with everything, like a nice sweet honey barbecue sauce. Delicious.
Okay.
Well, that's all the time we have for mustard. I hope you realized how wonderful.
Marvelous.
Oh, that's right. Fantastic. Incredible mustard is, but that's all the time we have for today. So we have to bid you farewell.
And see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
下一个介绍的是英式芥末酱，它稍微不那么辣，但还是辣。那最著名的品牌 Coleman's 所生产的英式芥末呢，常常会搭配英式经典菜肴一起吃。那它生产这种酱已经有200多年了。我们刚刚说到这些英式经典菜肴可以搭配这种芥末酱，就像是有烤牛肉啊，或者是香肠、薯泥等等。许多其他国家也有自己版本的芥末酱，像法式的这种地溶芥末酱含有白酒，德国的巴伐利亚芥末酱则会有加糖，让它变得比较甜。来看单字 roast，roast 是形容词，形容烤熟的、烤制的。roast beef 表示烤牛肉。contain 这个动词则表示包含、含有。那课文最后写到说，芥末已经存在好几千年，那人们依旧喜欢吃。下次当你大口大口吃热狗的时候，一定要记得让这个传统延续下去哦。文中它用 be sure to 加上原形动词，就是表达一定要做某事的意思。那这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，这边要介绍的是 keep something alive， 表示让什么维持、延续下去。那可以用来指让某些做法或者是习俗延续下去。形容词 alive 在这边是表达活着的或是仍然存在的。举例来说 ，We need to keep this tradition alive。我们必须让这个传统延续下去。好，那么以上今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
There are many different kinds of mustard. American yellow mustard, which is often used on hot dogs and in potato salad, is very mild. This is due to its use of yellow mustard seeds and lots of vinegar. Turmeric is also added to give it its bright color. At the other end of the scale is hot mustard. Hot mustard uses brown or black mustard seeds and is popular in Chinese and Japanese cooking. As the name suggests, it packs a punch. Slightly less spicy, but still hot, is English mustard. The most famous brand, Coleman's, has been producing English mustard for over 200 years. It is often eaten with British classics like roast beef or bangers and mash. Many other countries have their own versions of the sauce too. French Dijon mustard, for example, contains white wine, while German Bavarian mustard is made sweeter with sugar. Mustard has been around for thousands of years, and people still love to eat it. Be sure to keep the tradition alive next time you dig into a hot dog.
Here's how to play. The host will be holding 3 cards. Each card will have 2 sentences containing a secret vocabulary word or phrase that has been replaced by the word bear. The host will read the sentences out loud for the contestants to guess. Whoever guesses first gets a point. The person with the most points wins. And you can play along too.
Hey, I'm Josh.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Carolyn.
And today we're going to be playing Guess the Bear. You guys fired up, ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right, here we are. Don't look. First cab off the ranks, a verb, 1 word. Nothing can bear Tim's need for speed. The meal properly bared our hunger.
Satisfying?
Oh, you've satisfied the answer right there. The verb, 1 word, nothing can satisfy Tim's need for speed. Man, he's insatiable, isn't he? The meal properly satisfied our hunger. But will it satisfy the hunger for more? Here we are, more nouns. Noun, 1 word. The cabin is lit by only 1 bear. The hikers took several bears with them to light the way.
Light?
Lantern?
Oh, you got
Lamp?
it again, mate.
Oh, okay.
You looked at these before, didn't you? Oh, you're just so good. Noun, 1 word. The cabin is lit by only 1 lantern The hikers took several lanterns with them to light the way.
Oh, I was thinking cabin of an airplane.
Yeah, I do that a lot as well. Okay, next one. Phrase, 3 words. We had a movie night planned. Bear, 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 you forgot. Number 2. Bear, 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 that James didn't bring the cake.
It's too bad.
It was unfortunate.
No, all these things are valid, but it's just not the answer.
Could you read the first one again?
Sure. Phrase, 3 words. We had a movie night planned. Bear, 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 you forgot. Phrase, 3 words. Bear, 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 that James didn't bring the cake. In fact, you two are doing it right now with this silence.
No.
It was disappointing.
It is disappointing that we're not getting the answer, but that's not it. So I'm just gonna have to reveal it. I'm so sorry. It was don't tell me. We had a movie night planned. Don't tell me you forgot. Don't tell me that James didn't bring the cake. And don't tell me the answer because you didn't.
Nice.
But that's fantastic, you know. Who won again? You won.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, Matt wins again. Yeah.